These pyramids, man. Have you ever heard about them?
Which ones?
These pyramids.
But these are the works of Luos, man. You don't know these things, man.
Luos.
And you are a Luo.
Well, where were you born? The pyramids were constructed by the Luos.
Sure.
Yeah. In Egypt. Have you heard of the Black Pharaohs?
Black pharaohs again.
The Black Pharaohs.
I never heard of
Now let me tell you something. Listen and listen carefully. In Egypt there used to be black pharaohs. Yani Jogi, these people they were very, very intelligent. They were known to tell of weights that no one could even solve.
But now, what is the capital city of Egypt?
Is it Khartoum?
It is Cairo, man. So let me tell you something about Cairo. You know, when they were building the pyramids, they were using some sort of binding tars. And those binding tars, they were emitting some smokes. So some Luos, because there were Luos there, when they saw the smoke, they said, when they were building the pyramids. So when they saw the smokes, they started saying, bana hini Cairo. So this thing's Cairo. It was where the name Cairo came from. You don't know these things, man.
Cairo. I don't know pyramids. Now let me tell you. Now you see the Black Pharaohs. These people are very intelligent. Into that, they could even tell if a child was being born. When a child was born, they could even tell if the father of the child was the real father or the other father was the father.
No, nobody can tell that. No.
Let me tell you. These
How
people,
that happen?
they were very intelligent. Let me tell you, they were very intelligent. These were the sons of Solomon.
What page?
These people, and let me tell you. So, these people, in quest of knowledge, they decided to move southward towards Sudan. And then, as my brother has just told you, you know what another discovery they made?
I don't know.
When they reached somewhere called Khartoum. It was not called Khartoum, it was Khartoum. There they discovered building.
Khartoum, can you write for me
Khartoum.
How did this
And now the Arabs, they changed it to Khartoum. Because they could not explain, they could not pronounce Khartoum. So that place was where the Luos used to go and dance.
But can you, okay, let me tell you something. Saa zingine atachukua fare, uende hata hapa Egypt, Cairo hapa. Uangalia those drawings in the pyramid. Utajionea hata hapo. Those drawings are just like you. Because they were made by the Luos.
Yeah.
The drawings were made by the Luos.
In fact, let me tell you something. Do you know this guy?
There's one point I'm not getting.
Yes.
Can somebody tell me the dispersal point of these Luo people?
Let me tell you something. You don't know this kid and the guy?
The one we have.
That
is in fact my relative.
I
don't.
Aya hizi jibu bwana.
Kitenda wili?
Hiyo ni shida hata Egyptians.
Ukungona.
Nobody can understand those
Do you
things.
know that kitenda wili guy? Do you know the reason why nobody can even solve his weights?
No.
Because he's from there.
He's
His
from
lineage
Khartoum.
is directly from Egypt.
Eh?
Now let me tell you another discovery.
Odinga, Amol.
Let me tell you another discovery the great Luos made. Do you see this detergent you use called Omo?
The one that I usually use.
The color of Omo is?
The color of Omo is?
The variety of colors.
Omo was discovered by a Luo known as Nyaparaun.
But I've heard about this Nyaparaun.
Omo was discovered by Nyaparaun along a riverside. That river is what they currently call River Omo. Now let me tell you, the Luos, as you know them today, they used to put on clothes. Are you getting me? My brother, my line. They used to put on white linens. And in a family where they could not afford linens, when a child was born, a girl child, it could be called Lynette. Just to remind her that the family is poor so that she might work hard to help the family buy linen.
Those are things we can give you this laptop for 1 hour with the internet. You can't find it because you are not sitting with the elders.
Ah, you need to now to start working with the elders, my friend.
You can't find. See, you have a laptop
No,
here.
yes, I have everything.
You
Yeah.
can't find them.
So did you know how the name Lynette arrived?
I didn't know.
From Lynette. They used to wear Lynette.
Namani.
Now we are telling you. Now let me tell you the way they discovered home. You see? Now when they reached along this river, when they were now coming from Egypt, they were past Khartoum. They danced there, they
What
danced.
did you say?
They were from Egypt.
Uh-huh.
Now they were looking for more knowledge because those Arabs,
Uh-huh.
there is nothing they knew.
Uh-huh.
In fact, the Luz were the only people in the entire world who could say a word and no one could solve. Even
So
even
you
even
think
even
about
even
why
Queen
is that?
Elizabeth the First tried and never solved a weight of just anymore. So they were just moving in order to quest for knowledge to see if there is anywhere that they can find knowledge. So they came from. My friend, let me tell you, these things you need to start reading books. You know, I used to travel to Mombasa just to read a book. Let me now go on. Now these people, when they moved from Egypt to South Sudan, they reached a place called Khartoum. I've told you that. There they danced, then they proceeded. After proceeding, now they reached along a river. The river which I was telling you about.
Which river was that?
Which is currently known as River Omo.
Do you know about that river for you too?
Yeah, I know everything because I was sitting with the elders.
Then I'm back.
Now let me tell you. I have told you that they used to put on linen. Do you know the color of linen? Okok, white.
Okokracha.
Yeah. Now after walking, linen could attract dust. And they lose the way you know them with cleanliness. Cleanliness is their weakness. They have to be clean to survive. So they wanted something that could attract the people they could meet. So when they reached next to this river used to be called River Nyangweso before. River Nyangweso. The people who settled there call it River Nyangweso. So the way the current name comes to River Omo now, listen to this carefully, Chikiti. When Nyaparaum, so that now the linens were getting dirty, and they still had a long way to go. So Nyaparaum decided to wash the linen. But the linen, there were some stains which could not get out from the linen. So Nyaparaum was wondering, how will we keep on going? And these other linens will get dirty. So just by accident, Nyaparaum saw some crystals, white crystals, along the river. And so, because he was very angry with the clothes, he took the linen and he was beating them down. So as he was beating them, the crystals were turning into powder, crashing. So when he took those powders and poured them on the linen, then when he inserted now the linen in water, he just saw the stains were just coming out. Then he shouted, "Are you there? Are you there? Are you the Omo? Are you the Omo?" And that is how they invented Omo. Go ask. Go even ask that company that makes Omo. Omo was our own invention. Luo invention. We are the people who should live alone. We are live alone people. And tomorrow I will tell you more about. Tomorrow I'm going to tell you about why there is a place called Kano here in Kenya, inhabited by the Luos. Kano,
The Dwaja place.
Yeah.
The
Yeah, Kano Plains.
Yes.
And then there is also a place called Kano in Nigeria.
There is another Kano in Nigeria.
That is where my grandmother
Where will I
is.
find you to?
That is where my grandmother is. So you are asking me where I've been. I was in Kano, in Nigeria, visiting my grandmother.
When was that?
Have you been seeing me lately? Lately, have you been seeing me?
I saw you last, when was it?
So ask yourself, where was I? Ask yourself,
You
where was
want
I?
to tell me where were you?
I was in Kano in Nigeria. You know that there is a place called Kano in Nigeria.
But what did you travel?
That is the story for another day.